Today I'm going to be using this TV bracket to mount my 55-inch TV onto the wall. Let's jump right in. Here's all the hardware that comes with the mounting bracket. I'm going to remove the TV bracket from the arm. To do that, I need to remove these two screws right here. You could use the included tool, or if you have your own, it will make it a little faster. And this hook right here just unhooks from that. Now we got our mounting arm. Let's choose a spot on the wall to mount this. As far as height, in this situation, I want the TV to be where I'm going to be sitting, eye level. That's right about where this wall switch is, right here. And now we got to find a stud to mount this TV on. If you look down here, there's an outlet. So there's going to be a stud on one side of this outlet, most likely. So I got my stud. Just going to put some blue tape right where it's at. Those marks are kind of hard to see. But I don't want to mount my TV bracket right here. I want to mount it more towards the center. Most walls, your studs are going to be 16 inches apart on load-bearing walls. I've drilled into this wall before, and I know that the studs on these are 2 feet apart, 24 inches. So I'm just going to double check. Mark the beginning of the stud. And the end. And I'm going to put a piece of tape right in the middle. Now I'm going to go down a little bit. And I'm close enough to where I can eyeball this, where I want to mark my center hole. And I'm just going to put some tape along that, so that should be going right over the stud. So there is an arrow on this that is pointing up, and I do want to mount this the correct way. And I'm going to put this right where my mark was, and I should be on center of the stud, should be. And one tip, if you have like a bathroom on the other side, laundry room, you want to be very careful about drilling into walls blindly. I've seen people hit electrical wires, plumbing pipes, all sorts of stuff that could cause issues, so just be very careful. My hole over the mark, just going to put a screw in the top to secure it. Got my drill bit attached, which is slightly smaller than the lag bolts we're going to be using. Move that out of the way. And then the bottom hole as well. Remove my top screw. Remove the tape. Now I can mount my TV arm. Make sure the arrow's still pointing up. And I'm going to use a ratchet to secure this to the stud. Got that level. Now I'm tightening down on it and the top one. Then just do the center. Okay, our TV arm is nice and tight. Should be able to support plenty of weight and easily support this 55-inch TV. Now let's go ahead and put the mounting bracket on the back of the TV. Now, the TV right here, they were nice enough to tell me exactly what kind of screw that I need, which is an M6. I've got my M6 washers, my M6 spacers, and my screws. You can see right here that it's not going to go all the way in, but I only have two options. I got the longer screw and then the shorter screw, which would have less threads. You want to choose the option with the most threads. Make sure the arrow is pointing up. So I'm going to put the spacer behind. Just going to hand tighten that in. And I'm going to do the same on the opposite corner. Once all the screws are in, go ahead and tighten down with the screwdriver. I do not recommend using a drill. Now this hook right here is going to hook on right here. Now we're going to put our two mounting screws in. This is essential or your TV can get knocked off easily if you don't. Now I just need to remove these bottom feet. There's our TV mount installation. I will be taking this a step further and hiding the power cords, and I'll be tapping into the receptacle down here and running some new low voltage wires to keep everything hidden. If you want to see that video, check this out right here. But thank you all so much for watching. My name is Dave, and this fix is done.